Last year, yesterday, I received a DM from someone and he asked me how to discover who I am as a person, how to discover out my likes, my needs, my wants, my passions, and so on and so forth. Now, a really great saying I heard was that when you're born, you look like your parents. When you die, you look like your decisions. So although that question he asked me was a very, very good question, a very good question moving into the new year, what I've realized that a more practical question to ask yourself is, who do I want to be? Because who you are changes as you get older. As you get older, it changes and you realize that discovering yourself is more a lifelong journey more than a short-term goal. So deciding who you want to be gives you a lot more autonomy and power and control in molding the person that you are. So a practical example of this is that you need to take out a notebook like this and actually noting down all the traits, the values, the morals, and the attributes that you admire in maybe other people or in celebrities, and actually telling yourself, I am deciding to be this person. And you perform these actions as often and as consistently as possible. Number two, another way to discover who you are as a person is to also ask yourself, who do I not want to be? Because sometimes we actually don't know what we want, but oftentimes we actually know what we don't want. So a perfect example of this is saying, I don't want to be unfit. So the opposite of that would be, I need to go to the gym, I need to work out, I need to eat better. So sometimes knowing what you don't want is a good enough benchmark for you to figure out the kind of person you want to be. So what I would say to you today is, instead of figuring out and trying to discover yourself, maybe just decide who you want to be and act like that person every single day and as often as possible.